Hi, I'm Aussie Villain, and welcome to episode 90 of Raise the Halt. Now, you haven't missed anything since last episode where we unfortunately got knocked out of the Champions League, but we did secure our third straight league title. And today it is the FA Cup semi-final versus Everton at Wembley. If we have a look here at our schedule, the second game today will be Manchester City at home as we look to continue our invincible Premier League season. But FA Cup, this is the last trophy now that we can win. Obviously, Champions League we can't win. We've already secured the league title, so this is it, isn't it? This is all we really have to play for other than the invincible season. Now, this is the team we're going with. We're going back to the 5-3-2. We're going with the strongest possible lineup. We just need to switch those two around. But we're going with Golini in goal, Vendrongal and Magnanelli, Kone in defence. It's Mings and Stamankovic giving us width. It's Lima and Luis Felipe in midfield. It's Roberts. It's Jordan Cameron, the big Aussie target man. And Callum Mosley, he got a penalty at the end of last game against Crystal Palace. So we're going to put him in, hoping that he's in a bit of goal-scoring form. So we can see the way they're lining up. Basically, they're doing our alternative formation, aren't they? The 4-3-3. Pick up where they left off. We were okay against Crystal Palace, weren't we? But I'm not a massive fan. I'm going to say, is there pressure on us? I'm going to say maybe go out there, relax, play your game, and the result will come. We'll give them some passion, and we have faith. Everton are a mid-table Premier League team. We should be able to beat them if we play our best. So hopefully we'll get them relaxed, send them out there, and hopefully they'll do just that. Oh, the Villa fans ring out around Wembley. This is it, isn't it? Let's hope for a good performance here. We are playing slightly deeper. Everton, according to the scout reports, tend to score a lot of their goals from through balls, and they also don't score many headed goals. So crosses raining in and headed goals galore, I guess. But according to the scouts, that's what we're expecting. So we're playing a little bit deeper to try and prevent them from just being able to play sort of through us and in behind us. So we'll give them some encouragement here. We haven't had the best start to the game. It's been very even, hasn't it? Let's give them a demand more at this point. Light on the highlights. We haven't had a shot. Felipe sends over a free kick, though. He knocks it in for Magnanelli. That was a good chance, wasn't it? That was a really, really good chance. I'm wondering if we are superior in the air, like that advice from the assistant just said. We'll maybe try playing down the lines a bit, exploiting the flank, I should say. See if that makes a difference here. Now it's Everton's turn for a free kick. They've knocked into the box. We're there. Vendrongal and Cameron completes the clearance, sort of, but not really. It's gone back out. Harry Winks. Can we get a tackle in? They found a man in space. Oh, and what a goal that is. Oh, dear. Okay, so we're going to push up at this point because that clearly isn't working. That's not the best defending, if we're honest. We should have been marking a little bit better. You wonder if Cameron could have... maybe not. It's hard to get power on that, isn't there? But it's a good finish, but should he have had that space? So we're going to have to do this the hard way if we are indeed going to do it. Let's tell them to push forward. Not playing well right now, which is the concerning thing. If we can get in at 1 at halftime, we can maybe look to address things. We're having chances. We're not really keeping the ball. We are not. Yeah, we're not playing at our best right now, which is a worry because Everton appear to be on a good day. So it's going to have to be. I'm thinking maybe do we go assertive? And assertive not good enough. That might be the way we need to go. Show me something different second half. Just Stamankovic to avoid getting a yellow. Mings to avoid getting a yellow. I'll do these other individual team talks. I'll let them out. We'll come back for the second half. Okay. We made a little bit of a change to our intensity as well. We're going to try and press them a little bit more. We're going to try and get stuck in. Just try and impose ourselves, I guess, for lack of a better term. He has a knock. Okay, let's... Not having his best game ever, Paddy Roberts. He's really gone off the boil a little bit, hasn't he, Patrick Roberts, this season? I might even look at having a talk to him and just seeing what's going on, if we can drag some better performances out of him. We have Dele Alli on the bench, who is more than capable of coming in and playing in his position. So we'll do that. We're still just not really creating anything, are we? Let's give them a push forward. We're starting to look nervous as well, which isn't great. Oh, come on, boys. Let's not have this season just go off the rails altogether. I think we would like to at least have another trip to Wembley in a final, wouldn't we? Everton doing a good job of closing us down, though, would have to say. Okay. Not happy with how this is going, so we're going to revert back to our 4-3-3 formation. So this is the 4-3-3 we're going with. The main change is we've brought the boob on essentially for Kone because we're playing one less central defender, and we've knocked Callum Mosley out to the other wing as well. What we'll do actually is we'll also go attacking because that's what we need to do. We will look to exploit the flanks and look for the overlap, and we'll look to be fluid as well because I think that's just what we need to do. All right. We have faith in the boob to go out there and make the difference. We still have a sub up our sleeve. The team's not looking good, though, which isn't great. We'll tell them to calm down. Everyone's looking a little bit frustrated and nervous. All right, Felipe stands over a free kick. You feel like we need a goal just to get our heads back, don't we? It's gone in for Cameron. Is that a penalty? It is a penalty, I think. It is a penalty. I'm not sure what's happened there. I think probably a tug on a shirt. Come on down. Dele Alli needs to do better than he did in that penalty shootout last episode because that was not good. We need you, Dele. Come on, son. Yay! That should put us back in the game. Can we kick on from here? Oh, not a good penalty again, is it? It looked like... did it go through Karius or did... I couldn't see. Recording in the afternoon, I have a screen full of reflective sunlight, so I couldn't see if that went through the keeper or if it was right into the corner. All right, come on, boys. Another corner. Knock it in. No one's there. That's not the best, but it's going to come out to Mings. What is Mings going to do? Look for a pass, please, mate. He's found one to Lima. In for the boob. The boob! Oh, good save. Mings has knocked it back in. Caliban! The change of formation, and we have turned this game on its head. We've had so many chances there. This save from the boob, that was decent. Mings has dinked it to the back post. Callum Mosley, over the poacher's there, knocks it in first time. That's a really, really good finish. And has Callum Mosley, our young academy product, sent us through to the final. So let's take pause there. We've got 5 minutes of stoppage time. We can't give them another talk yet, but what we can do is we can just make the tactical changes that we need to make just to try and slow this game down. We might look to play them as perhaps defensive... Can we do defensive wingers? Not from there. I don't know. We can... No, if we push them back, they're going to be too far out of position, but that's fine. We'll just look to play defensive. We'll look to waste time. We'll slow down the tempo. We'll go more structured, get stuck in, more disciplined, stick to positions, retain possession, and there we go. Maybe we shouldn't look for the overlap still. I'm sure it's fine. Famous last words once again. Karius with the free kick. Now this is, of course, pre-changes, so we're still going to be attacking. We're still perhaps a little bit open. Oh, they've got him behind us there. Can we get a tackle in? Oh, no. Oh, that is devastating. So we'll cancel all those changes because basically we need to... let's push forward again. We need another goal now. Oh, from the goal kick as well. Changes pending. We've lost the header there. We just never really recovered. Look how many defenders we've got. Was it Roberts? Got in behind Van Drongelen. Magnelli couldn't get across quick enough. And it looks like for the second game in 3, obviously we can't get to extra time in... Look at that. How have we gone to this? We can't get to extra time in the league, but... Yeah, for the second time it's available to us, we are going to extra time. All right, we're just going to go, we're far from pleased. We won that game, and then we lost it again. So we're going to tell him to avoid a booking. Jordan Cameron has not been at his best, so we'll just tell him he hasn't been at his best. Is there anything we need to look to change here? We only have one sub left as well. Let's keep that up our sleeve, I think. All right. Well, we scored 2 goals since we've gone to this formation, and it's just unfortunate that we have conceded the one. Can we get onto that? Oh, is that a yellow card? It's not. Okay, Callum Mosley. We thought he'd sent us to the final, but unfortunately not. Okay. Corner kick. Felipe, can he find Jordan Cameron from the corner? He can. It's Mosley. It's just over the bar. Oh, dear, oh, dear. This struggle goes on. Okay, Mings with the throw. Into Felipe. Can Felipe find a cross? He's gone in for Jordan Cameron. Back for the boob. Dele Alli on the edge of the area. Dele Alli! Oh! How has he missed? It's inches past the post. All right, what other changes do we have here? We have Hans Daly we could potentially bring on. That's a really attacking move. We could play him left wing. I wonder if we could play him left wing, take Cameron off. Cameron's a decent penalty taker, though. I don't necessarily want to do that. Let's give him some encouragement coming into the break. Oh, I don't think I can do another penalty shootout. I'm getting too old for this. Bush for 22. How is this game not won? Unbelievable. Okay. Let's just have a look at our penalty takers and who we want on the field. So we're going to want James Wilson. See, Callum Mosley's not the strongest penalty taker. He did score against Crystal Palace last episode, but statistically speaking, he's not the best. I'm wondering if we take Wilson for Mosley. Can Wilson play out left, though? That's the question, isn't it? Can he play out wide? He can play out wide right as an inside forward. All right, I think we're going to have to do that. This is not by any means a reflection on Callum Mosley's performance. It's just needs must. Play Wilson as an inside forward. And we have our best penalty takers on the field. I like to give a striker, or anybody, not necessarily a striker, but give them a chance to get into the game before a penalty shootout. And you never know, maybe Wilson can pop up, as Callum Mosley did, let's not forget, and nick a goal for us before we have to go through the torture that is penalties again. Can we give them a team talk? Let's give them a push forward. Dele Alli has the ball. He's gone out for Wilson. He's going to get there. Can he pick out a man? He can. It's the Boo. Go on, Booby. Oh, for Wilson. Go, Cameron. What's your name, Cameron? Oh, too many Villa strikers going through my head. I think I got Wilson, Cameron, and the Boo ball out there. All right, come on. It's from the corner. Knocks it in. Wilson is there, but he's not going to get to that. Oh, is the counter-attack on? No, looks like that's the end of the highlights. Oh, we're going to penalties again, everybody. 2 episodes in a row, we have gone to penalties. Lima's on the field. Roberts is not on the field. Dixon's not on the field. Hans Daly is not on the field. So we have relatively strong penalty takers on the field right now. So that could be worse. We'll go Mings and Golini again. So it's going to be Ali, Wilson, the Boob, Lima, and Cameron are the 5. And then hopefully we'll get it 1 before that. All right, come on, Dele Alli. He's got to start us off better than he did last time. He did score the penalty to get us back in the game. Come on, Ali. Oh, what? That is horrible. That is absolutely woeful. All right, come on, Golini. Let's keep this tied, please. This is deja vu, isn't it, from last episode? Golini went the right way and almost got there. Roberts did what I think Ali was trying to do. All right, Wilson, we brought him on for the penalties. Can he put it in the back of the net? We can't miss 5 penalties in a row, surely. Come on. Oh, my God. What is happening? What is happening? Penalty shootouts are absolutely we have missed 5 penalties in a row now in penalty shootouts. Oh, I can't believe what I'm seeing, everybody. This is just soul-destroying. Come on, Boob. We need this. We cannot lose 2 penalty shots in a row to 0. Oh, yes, we can. And we're going to. This, I cannot believe what I'm seeing. What has this ever happened in the history of football? I mean, I get losing penalty shootouts. This is England after all, and it's the land of the lost penalty shootout. But to do two in a row to nil, what a horribly disappointing way for this season and our time at Villa to come to an end. Unbelievable. I cannot believe that. How have we not won that game for a start? Then we've conceded in the night. It was disappointing. It wasn't good enough. Unexpected Everton victory. Yeah, it's just devastating. It really, really is. I'm sorry, everybody, to do that 2 episodes in a row, lose a penalty shootout to nil. We still have the invincible Premier League season to go for. So wait right there. We'll be back. It's Manchester City at home. We have this to cling to now with all we have. It's all we have left, isn't it? Okay, welcome back as we try and dust off the disappointment that has been the last few games. Well, we have a couple of things we can try and cling to here. Look at this. If we can get to 100 points, we've got 4 games to go, 8 points needed. That's not bad. And if we can get invincibles again, season to remember, I think. So this is the team we're going with against Manchester City. It's Golini in goal, Van Drongelen, Magdanelli and Kone. Hans Daly's coming in to play down the left with Stemenkovic on the right. Lima and Deli Ali in midfield. The Boobs coming in to play in behind Gonzalez and Wilson. We have some tied legs having played extra time against Everton, so we had to mix it up a little bit. This team should hopefully be good enough to get a result against Manchester City, albeit a very good Manchester City team. So we can see the way they're lining up, heavy in midfield, not so much up top, but we've played them like this before and they've given us a bit of a spanking. And Dybala is obviously a very good player. Let's go, I think, having won the league, I think we're going to have to go with an assertive, come on lads, show me what you can do to keep our run going. Then we'll just calm, we have faith, and just hope that we can bounce back here and not have this whole season just peter out. Okay, we have Villa Park behind us. Let's hope for a rebound here. Manchester City, they are a very good team, but though they have a little bit hot and cold, a little bit like us actually. It would just be a shame to have our season and our time at Villa sort of peter out into a bit of nothingness at the end here. But before the season started, if we said we were going to win 5 trophies and one of them being the league, we would have taken that, wouldn't we? It's just a bit of a shame, to have 2 penalty shootouts see us out of the FA Cup and the Champions League. Let's see what we can do, what we can build. The Boo, that's a wonderful pass from the Boo through the Gonzalez. Go on. Oh, that's horrible. What is that? That's almost an instant sub, isn't it? That's horrid. It was such a good pass through from the Boob as well. Playing in that attacking playmaker role, it's something he is more than capable of doing as well. So, if we were staying more longer term, I think we would see him play there a lot more, and we'd maybe phase Paddy Roberts out because he's a little bit older now as well. Let's try to demand more here. You can see we're not dominating this game by any stretch of the imagination, albeit we had that golden opportunity for Gonzalez. And here's a free kick. Lamar's over it. He's knocked it in. Kone's there. Interesting, but ultimately it was safe and well done, wasn't it? But heading towards your own goal that far out, it's a little bit of a concern. Let's see what we can build here. Hans Daly knocks a wonderful pass down the line for Wilson. Now, is he going to go himself? Can he pick out Gonzalez? He's going to go himself. It's hit the bar, has it? Oh, what a chance. What another great chance. It's gone back in for the Boob. He can't win the header. He's not the strongest in the air. Ali's on the ball, though. What's Deli do? He's gone out to Stemenkovic. Go on, Stemen. No, it's going to be a corner, though. It's going to be a corner. The crowd roars. Can we open the scoring here? It's going to be the Boob. He knocks it in. It's headed clear. Can we get the loose ball? We are going to. It's Hans Daly back out to the Boob. Go on, Boob. He's gone back for Kone. Patient build-up. It's ultimately led to nothing. It's all a little bit... just a bit like our season. It's petering out a little bit, isn't it? It's gone in for Kone. It's a goal! Adama Kone, he's been the one that we've left out playing the two central defenders, but he's such a beast in the air. Look at that header. That's a wonderful goal from a set piece. That gives us the lead coming into half-time. We've given them some praise. Now, let's not go and do like we did against Everton and, having got the lead, just go and give it straight back to them. Laccaccini, is it? Sounds like a Starbucks drink. Never heard of him. I'm assuming a regen player. All right, Gonzalez has the ball. That's... Okay, it is going to somebody. Gostemenkovic was standing next to him, so it was a little bit concerning for a moment there. Dele Alli's got it now down the line. No, it's easily cut out. All right, Laccaccini, but Kone's there again. What a couple of minutes Kone's having here. Dele Alli's gone over for Wilson. Now, we've seen this before. Can James Wilson knock it in? He cannot. He's not having his best season. He's just... I don't know if he's lacking confidence. I don't know if he's seeing Callum Mosley come in and... is just sees himself as inferior now, but he's on 100 grand a week, and I'd really like him to take those chances. Let's go. We've played well's room for improvement. I'll do some individual team talks here, and we'll come back for the second half. Okay, let's see if we can get this second half a little bit better than the first half. We should conceivably have scored 3 there, because Gonzalez and Wilson both miss absolute golden opportunities. We'll give them an encourage. We'll give them a little bit of time here to get their match ratings up, but I think we're going to be seeing Callum Mosley sooner rather than later. Yeah, I think now's the time. It's just not happening for them, is it? So Callum Mosley's going to come on for Wilson. We may have seen the last of Wilson and our time at Villa here, I think. And now, do we look to bring the Boob and drop Zelo or Joyce in? Let's hold off on that for a moment. Let's just see how this one change affects us. I'd say, maybe it's just a lack of opportunities for Wilson, but we saw that he had, well, at least that one that he sort of scuffed. So it's not as though he didn't have a chance. Give it a concentrate. Gonzalez is still not playing particularly well. So I think we'll give Zelo a run. He is one of our academy boys. So we'll bring him on. We'll play the Boob up as a striker. Drop Zelo in as the advanced playmaker. We know he's capable of doing the role. And see what the big man Zelo can do against Manchester City. We have one other change we can make. Josh Crampton's the obvious one, isn't it? Get the other academy boy on. We are 1-0 up in this game, so it's not all bad news. Hans Daly, we know he likes an injury, and he is a very attacking player, so we might do that. We'll just drop our wing-backs back to a more defensive. We'll drop that into control. We'll just look to lower the tempo and retain possession a little bit more. Stay on feet, more disciplined, stick to positions. And just see if we can start and see this game out. It's still 8 minutes to go, so we don't want to invite too much pressure. But I think it's probably time to tell the wing-backs to sit a little bit more and just play a little bit slower tempo. We give them another concentrate here. It's not, hopefully, don't go and score on us. It's the 88th minute. It's coming in. Golini, it's easy for Golini. Can we launch an attack of our own? What's he going to do? Hopefully nothing stupid. It's knocked it long. We don't have much height up there. It's going to come straight back at us, isn't it? Let's keep our concentration. Magnanelli's done really well to find Lima. Lima to Zelo. Zelo out to the Boob. Can we launch a counter-attack here? We do have some pace up there. The Boob is running at him. Wonderful pass. Just couldn't quite find his way through, and now this has happened. Oh, no. Oof, Golini almost threw his legs, it looked like, but he did enough. Not my idea of closing the game out, but that's fine. Let's now look to go defensive. We've made our 3 subs, so we can't waste any time there. We're coming down to the end. Oh, it's a set piece. Can we clear this? If we clear this, we've surely won. It's bouncing around. Golini's come out. Oh, no. I'm not sure what's happened there, but this is just not going our way, is it? The 95th minute of 4, which is annoying in itself that we've played extra time. I'm not sure what Golini's doing there. It's bounced in off stones. Oh dear. Well, as long as we don't go and concede another one. I mean, as I said, oh, come on, what are we doing? What are we doing? Let's just blow this up, please, ref. Come on, get a foot in. There it is. Okay, well, we still have the invincible season. We should have been very close to our 100 points, but we've thrown 2 away, unfortunately, there. Not good enough. Unlucky? Maybe unlucky. We weren't terrible. Yeah, this has just not been a great episode. Well, there we go. Denied by a late goal. It cannot be denied that it was a late goal. It was certainly that. But that is a little bit disappointing. Bilic, he's the England coach, isn't he? So we're looking at Ali, James Wilson. I'll give you a tip. Stay clear of him. Pickford and Stones. So that's it for this episode. Disappointment, isn't it? Late goals and missed penalties is the story of the day. But if you did enjoy that, or if you just want to give me a sympathy thumbs up, much appreciated. If you're new, subscribe. It's going to be a big season somewhere else next season. I think that's almost certain. But there is, of course, still the Invincible season to go. So I think what we'll do, we have to come back, don't we? As long as the Invincible season is going. We have Arsenal at home. We have Liverpool away. So we'll do that on Tuesday and, go from there. So we'll do that on Tuesday and then we'll come back Thursday with Stoke, hopefully for the Invincible season and to wrap everything up and discuss where our future lays. But until then, I've been Aussie Villa and thank you very much for watching. And here are our best goals from April. Take care.